The part 2 to that last video I was just making, because I ran out of storage, so I still had more I was saying. But anyways, I think I left off on 2023, what I did for Halloween. Okay, 2023 I actually participated in my neighbor's haunted house. They have a haunted house that they do like bi-yearly or whatever. They do it like every other year. I don't know if they're doing anything this year, but it doesn't really matter because I'm doing one. But yeah, I participated in that. And then 2024 kind of was like a weird, kind of forgotten year for me, y'all. I grew some pumpkins, and I made a little pumpkin patch display with Max Straw, but it really wasn't anything like phenomenal or anything. And then this year, I'm doing my haunted forest and my haunted circus. So really, I'm just like kind of waiting until Halloween. I pretty much have all the stuff I need. Again, it's really just smaller like items and just little things that I'm gonna need that are easy for me to forget. So I need to like quit buying weed so I have enough money for that, because I'm gonna like buy too much weed and then I'm gonna be like, oh, I forgot to get this stuff and all that. So I don't really know what else to really say. I'm just kind of trying to vibe as much as I can right now. Like, that's really it. Yeah, I'm just kind of like, I don't know. Next year I have an idea, because I already actually have a good amount of props. I don't just want to keep buying animatronics for Halloween and all that, because I'm going to run out of room eventually, and then it's going to be like I'm not going to have enough space to even move around in my room, and it's going to suck. So what I need to do is like probably sell a few maybe, or after Halloween, or definitely keep most of them in the boxes. Next year I had an idea, and I'm always kind of like planning ahead a little bit. Like, every time I'm coming up with something, I'm always kind of thinking like, okay, how can I build off of this for like next year? So next year I have an idea, just depending on how things are going, if I'm still alive and all. I might either build my own props or start collecting professional items, or maybe even a mix of the two. Either way, that's probably going to be more money than just buying props alone. So I'm like Spirit Halloween. So definitely whichever one I feel like will be more manageable for me, because I have lots of cool ideas that I think I could make into Halloween animatronics, and there's tons of cool professional items that I would love to get, but some of those things are just heavy and expensive and hard to ship, and they take a long time, and you know, I love professional props and I would love to start collecting them, but I genuinely would have to like plan that out accordingly and not just do it at random, because that stuff's gonna get like, you really gotta take care of that stuff, and it gets expensive, and you gotta have room for it. So I may even start my next year, do make some plans by like January, or even start now, of like prop ideas that I could build for my own custom props. A whole custom lineup of props would be awesome for me, because I already have some stuff that I think is super out of the box that's not just clowns. So we'll see how that goes. So that's really it for this video. I'm gonna just try to get through the rest of this day and try not to think about getting high too much, and ride on into October.